Hello everyone and welcome to Craftworks. Today I am using the Wildflower Birthday Designer Series paper from Stampin' Up. If you haven't already seen it, have a flick through. I mean, this paper is gorgeous and you get loads of die cut elements. And so today I'm basically using die cut elements only, and my happy birthday sentiment comes from the Adventurous Sky stamp set. I just really like that it's a small happy birthday and I really like the font on it, so use whatever you have in your stash. This card you can do all kinds of things with. I'll just grab another one that I made earlier. I've got it in a box, just bear with me. Just flick through and see if I can find it real quickly. Not that one, not that one. Getting close. Here we go. So this one is exactly the same card, but I've used the Storybook Designer Series paper for this one. So you can actually, it's so versatile, this style of card. It's for men, for women, children, you name it, and it fits in our regular envelopes perfectly. Right, I'm going to stop talking now and I'm going to show you how to make it. Just move my little scrap pile out of the way. Stands up like this. On the back I've used one of the other elements. So right, I'm just going to put that over there. So I'm using the same colour Designer Series papers and cardstock. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to take our A4 sheet and we're going to cut it at 4 inches. Set that to one side. Pull the arm out and we're going to cut this at 9 inches. Now we're going to score this at 3 1/4. Just make sure I've got it in there. 3 1/4, 6 1/2, and 7 3/4. And that will give us our card base. Now with this piece here, I'm going to cut it at 2 1/2. Nine and a half, and now I'm going to score this at 5 3/4, and that gives us our fold piece that goes over the top. I do need a piece of white cardstock. And the white layer measures 3 3/4 by 3, and that's for the sentiment on the back. Now I need my Designer Series paper, so I'm using this one here for the back piece and this piece here for the foldy over bit. Technical terms. So for our patterned paper, I'm firstly going to cut this at 3 3/4. So this first one will be at 3 inches. This one will be at 1. And that's that piece done. And now for this piece I need this 2¼ by 5½. I just need to double check. So 2¼ by 5½. And that's all of our pieces cut. Now I need a bone folder. And we need to give our fold lines a really good burnish. So fold this one down. This one comes up. This one down. And that's going to stand like that. So now I need to decorate it. So this piece is going in here. This piece is going on there. And like I said, this is quite cost effective. You get one card out of one sheet of paper. It's very quick and easy to make. And I think it looks fabulous. But then that's just me, maybe. Maybe you have a different opinion, won't like it as much as I do. So I'm going to set that down, just moved it a little bit there. Piece there. So now what I need to do is just pop a little bit of glue on this side, get it centered in the middle. That looks about right to me. I'm going to stand it up, pushing it down just so that I know it's completely in line with the other piece. Flip this piece over, glue on here, pop this piece down. Oh, look at that, it doesn't look very straight. Should have gone over here a little bit maybe, but never mind, done it. This piece is for message, so I'm going to pop this on the back. I'm just going to get an element to pop on here because I didn't get one out and I feel that it's quite nice to have. That one there will do. Just going to pop that there. Now initially I used the Stylish Shape circle. Now this is a 2.5 inch circle and I used this cake element popped up on dimensionals. I don't have another one of those. So I was looking through the pack and I came across this piece. Now I really like this. So I'm going to do my sentiment first and then I'm going to place this down. So I don't need anything at all behind it. So I need a piece of scrap. I have a whole bucket load of scrap. Now, I'm probably going to need to trim this down because it's rather large. So in pretty and pink ink, I'm going to stamp my happy birthday sentiment. Doesn't look straight. Flip it over. I think I'm going to go much better. I'm leaving my ink open. I'm just going to trim this down to size. I mean, literally any sentiment you have that you like. There we go. And now I've left my ink pad open and I'm just going to dip so it gives it a border without using any more of your cardstock. Dimensionals. Now where did I put those? Okay, I'll have to use the minis. Come on. That's the problem when you don't have any fingernails. So I'm just looking now. So this piece here I'm going to put glue. So you can see I'm not putting glue everywhere, but I want this piece, maybe just bring it down just a touch. There. I'm just going to have a quick look at the back to make sure I don't have any glue on these pieces, and I don't. And there we have our finished card. I actually prefer this one to this one, but I will let you decide. And like I say, this is just using that pack of designer series paper and a stamp set. So thank you so much for joining me. Quick and easy card, but don't tell everybody when you give this to people. Let them think you slaved over it for days. Thank you for joining me, and I will see you soon. Bye bye.